Hi guys, today I'm going to talk to you about WordPress and the wonderful Contact Form 7, or as I like to call it, the not so wonderful Contact Form 7. Now, if you have a website and you have had it built for you, or you've started yourself and you go and search for a contact form, this could be a situation where you're in WordPress and you're looking for a plugin for a contact form. The most popular contact form tends to be Contact Form 7. It comes up in the dashboard. In fact, if I go in and show you now plugins, you'll see when I search for contact form, it comes up very, very quickly. But I wanted to show you about an alternative because what we use at Connector websites is something called Gravity Forms. If we go to popular here, for example, you can see Contact Form 7 is one of the most popular. So naturally, people move towards that. It's got 1 million active installations. It's free. It provides some basic functionality. So great, Contact Form 7. What we tend to use is something called Gravity Forms. It's a paid for product. One of the benefits of getting a website with us is we pay for a whole bunch of premium plugins. And of course, we just stick that straight into your website. And I'm going to show you an example of that in one of the websites we've got as well. But I'll also show you in our website. So just like any other form, it looks normal here. So I can put my name in here, Matthew Hughes. So I fill in the form, I hit submit, and it will tell me in a second, thanks for hitting submit. Right at the bottom here, so it says thanks for contacting us. We'll get in touch with you shortly. Fine, so that's my contact form. If I go to my entries here, you'll see that I have an entry for the one I've just created. So hello Kineto. Right, so this is one of the things that's great about about Gravity Forms is that you get a list of entries. So prior to this, Contact Form 7 will send the contact message that somebody's left you, and you'll receive that in your inbox. And sometimes that ends up in the spam folder as well. With Gravity Forms, you get this nice entries list. So you've automatically got a list of all the entries that were filled in your form. Now, there's also add-ins for Gravity Forms, so you can do things like partial entries. So if someone starts to fill in the form but never really finishes it, you can capture that information as well. And then I wanted to show you this demo that they have called the Build a Pizza demo. This is probably one of the most powerful demos that I've seen, and it's one that really persuaded me that Gravity Forms was the way forward. And that's because if you look here, again, it's a standard kind of form, but it just shows you the true power of Gravity Forms. If I change the size of my pizza here, you'll see the value changes on the right hand side. I can pick different toppings, and you can see the value is changing on the fly. Now, this is the kind of thing that you would get with a little bit of development for your form. And there it is. You know, it's changing on the fly. It's an awesome form. I click on my captcha, which prevents a bit of spam. There's still people, unfortunately, that are hired to go and fill these forms in, and then I submit my order, and it goes into my entries form, as I mentioned before. That's the true power of Gravity Forms. The way we've used this in the past, this is one of the websites that we manage. This is Transformation Fit. It's a local gym in Leicester, a premium gym in Leicester. And what we did for these guys is we created the contact form, and it looks just like a standard contact form, right? Nothing special about this, except what happens is we've integrated this Gravity form with a text message provider. So when this form is filled in, not only does it capture that information, but it also sends Josh, the owner of the business, a message to say, this person has filled in your form. This is the page that they were on, and you can click and call them straight back. So that's again the ultimate power of Gravity Forms. If I go and take a look here at the add-ons for the product, you'll see the kind of add-ons that are available, and you'll see the power. So you've got add-ons for Aweber, Active Campaign, Agile CRM. Some of the other things that I like, partial entries, as I mentioned before, PayPal. There's a whole bunch of add-ons that can really extend the product. Zapier is another one. If you want to automate a lot of things, you can plug it into Zapier, and then you can go and do a whole bunch of automation there, from adding it to Mailchimp, all that kind of stuff. So massive bonus, and this is why we choose Gravity Forms over Contact Form 7. Thanks very much for watching. This is Kinetal Websites quick tips to help improve your websites. Bye bye.